Hey guys, I just got this awesome product from Amazon. It's an IP surveillance camera. It's really easy to set up. So here I'm unboxing everything, and this is the KaiCong SIP1602 pan and tilt IP camera. So you actually get a lot of cool stuff in the box. You get this CD that we'll use for setup later. Quick start guide with QR codes to get an easy mobile app. You also get some the power cables, as well as some stuff that will help you mount it if you want. You can either mount it to a desk or a wall, and you also get an Ethernet cable that comes with it. And then finally, you get the camera itself, which is really good build quality. So this is all the stuff pictured here. And so the next thing we're going to do is set up the IP camera. So first, we're going to give it some power and just plug in the adapter, and then we'll give it some internet. And so once I plug this stuff in, I'm going to bring it over to my router and to a plug. Okay, so now we're giving the IP camera some power as well as some internet, and once you plug both of these in, the camera will configure itself automatically, so you don't even have to do anything. And while it's doing that, you'll see it move, and you get a nice taste of its really wide viewing angles. So now we'll install the mobile app. Just scan the QR code on the Quick Start booklet that came with it. And then you'll access the app in the App Store. This works for all your devices. And then once you install it, you'll see the splash screen. You can read that for some good information about the app. And then you'll need to register an account pretty easily. And once you register an account, log in, and you'll be able to add your device. And because the IP camera is already connected to the internet, you just hit search LAN, select the device, and it's added. Simple as that. Okay, let's test out some of these features. So if we go to play video, we can see what the webcam sees, and we can control the direction the webcam is facing. You know, if we want to have the webcam go right, go down, go up. You know, there's actually really wide viewing angles here. We can also, there's also some cool features here. We can change the orientation of the video by mirroring it. We can change the quality as well. There's actually this really cool feature where we can speak through the webcam. I'm speaking through my KaiCong IP camera. I'm speaking through my KaiCong IP camera. Also, so after you're done speaking, you can hit mute, so the microphone won't pick it up. You can actually also share some of your webcam information through different social media. You can take pictures as well as videos, and it'll automatically save it to your phone. I also want to show you how to add the IP camera to Wi-Fi. Just click Settings, Wi-Fi, and then find the Wi-Fi name in the drop-down list. Type in your password and click join, and that's it. It's really, really simple, and it just works. It just works really simply. I also recommend that you can change your name, the name of the IP camera. For example, if you have one in the living room, you can call it living room. If you have one in your bedroom or facing outside, you can change the name that way. It's actually a really handy feature. Okay, so now we're going to set up the IP camera to go on the Wi-Fi using the PC. So just insert your disk, go to the disk drive, and double click the search tool. That should open up this little pop-up box here, and you'll be able to see your IP camera pretty quickly. Select it and then hit browse, and you'll log in with the default information being admin123456 for the password. And it'll take you to this splash screen. I'm using Internet Explorer because I find that it works pretty well with this, and it's what's recommended in the manual. And you'll notice here that you can actually change language between Chinese and English. So I'm going to stick with the English here. And then I'm going to click sign in for Internet Explorer. And when I was doing this, I did not have the ActiveX plugin installed. And actually it's really easy. So pop-up came up, I just downloaded it. And here I'm kind of fast forwarding through, and then I ran it. And that takes me back to the splash screen where I sign in and I allow access, and then I can see my IP camera. I can see what the IP camera actually sees, which is shown here. There are actually a lot of really cool features here, okay? So let's go through some of these features. So the first one is you can change the resolution. If you have more than one IP camera, you can change how many of them you see at the same time. You can change the brightness even, set it to something that you find most comfortable for your settings. You can change the contrast, obviously in the same way. You can change the frame rate too, which is pretty cool. So I like a high frame rate to make sure I'm sampling my environment adequately. Okay, let's check out some of these other features. You can actually control the panning of the camera. You can set it to automatically pan left and right, or even up and down. And I've just sped up the video here to show you. You could also change the mirroring, like I said before. But actually, there's a lot of advanced settings that you can get into, and it's good to double check to make sure that you're on Wi-Fi. So if you go into the settings, click the Wi-Fi on the left-hand side, search for your actual wireless internet router, select it, and then hit OK. And then it's just going to reboot, and you'll be connected to Wi-Fi. It's really simple, actually. There's also a really nice setting. You can actually have the IP camera alert you based on motion detection or sound and alarm. So it really makes you feel pretty secure. So that's it. Thank you for listening to the review, and I highly recommend this KaiCong 1602 camera.